Hello everyone, my name is Trittany Miller, and I'm the reader here at the Crown and Castle Collective. We're all kings and queens of our own kingdom that we call life. This is a pick-up pile reading in honor of today, November 14th, my birthday. So this is a pick-up card reading to see what the past year held for you, what it taught you, what your actual birthday is going to be like, and what you can expect in the next coming year. So there are just 3 piles to choose from. The timestamps are down below in the comments, as they always are. We just have a number 1, a number 2, and a number 3. So also, don't forget to check out my description box. I'm on other social media platforms, and usually on my Facebook, I offer chances for a free reading by me. So if you really feel like I resonate with you, you can always go and like my Facebook page to stay up on those. And I also give personal readings as well for very good prices. I can do a Skype call with you, or I can just do a video recording. So please let me know if that interests you. And without further ado, we are going to start with pile number 1. Wow, very interesting. Okay, pile number 2. What is in store for you for your birthday? Well, the energies of the past year, you have this number 43, this innocence, adds up to a 7. We have number 46, time to reflect, adds up to a 10. We also have this number 17, the pole star. So I feel like in the past year, you really played it safe with this innocence card. You really could just be going inside of yourself in this past year, just really keeping your head down, staying focused, and really having a pure energy to you. Perhaps you started a new regime with your health or anything like that, or just with work, just a new way of conducting yourself from a very pure heart space. And I feel like you really had time to reflect on perhaps things of the past or things that had upset you and hurt you in the past and really heal from them on a very, very deep level. Also, with this pole star, I feel like you spent most of your time alone trying to figure your way out, figure your way through the world, with what you want to do with your career, education, with your relationships, with your own individual soul, what really sparks your own passion and what doesn't vibe well with you. You definitely have raised your vibration through this reflective mode in the past year, and I feel like it's really helped heal some past wounds that whether or not you were aware of from perhaps past lives or even this life, and you really were able to wipe that slate clean, so congratulations. So the actual day of your birthday coming up, we have this 10 of cups. So very emotionally fulfilling. Time spent with family, with friends, with loved ones. Perhaps a really fulfilling dinner. Something that's really going to warm your stomach and leave you feeling really good and just happy about the conversations that you'll have in those moments and just really relaxed and at peace. Perhaps you don't want to do anything big, but you're just completely, I feel like you're kind of letting go, like as in the years that passed. I mean, depending on how old you are, perhaps you're just really being at peace with your age and with the years passing by and growing wiser and wiser every year. And if you are getting to the stage of perhaps considering having a family of your own, you're just blissfully moving through life. It's very beautiful, and I feel like your birthday will be very blessed, and you may not expect a lot of gifts. It's just the gift and the presence of the people around you that you will really appreciate. So what you can expect in the next year coming, you have this number 44, blessings. This is the heart chakra. And I feel like in the next year for you, honeys, it's going to be very lustful. You have those 44, that blessing, the heart chakra. You also have number 32, protect the wild and green. Also that heart chakra adds up to a 5, which to me is a very creative, just a very creative number. I'll stick with that. And then we also have the 3 of Swords. Now, don't let this be daunting on you. It did come out reverse, and I usually flip the cards upright and read it from the meaning. So this is the opposite of that heartbreak, that kind of scary image. I feel like you are going to be able to reconciliation? You get it. Someone may be coming back into your life that either you have been with before, and I don't think your past year reflection could have been over that, but I feel like someone may be either stepping up to the plate that's already in your life, or someone coming back into your life as a different role. So I feel like in the next year, you're really going to probably meet your soulmate. That's kind of a very broad thing to say, and I don't like to label it as well and disappoint people, but I feel like someone is going to step in your life that absolutely loves you on a completely different level than what you've received in the past. And I feel like it's going to be reciprocated. This could be a friendship. This does not have to be a intimate partner as well. Just very loving soulmate energy is what's coming through. Very heart chakra connections. That doesn't really make sense. But anyways, moving on. What you can expect in your career. Well, also, let me say this too. For the next coming year, I would play it safe at first. Soulmates, we don't always recognize at first. I mean, sometimes you instantly do, but others, it's meant to be a little bit of a back and forth friction to kind of peel back those layers and to allow for the inner light to shine through. So just kind of play it safe also with your partners, but I feel like there's real opportunity for love in that next year. So for your career, you actually have the sign of Capricorn, the devil. So the sign of Capricorn is the business CEO, running things. I feel like the next year for you career-wise is going to be very opportune again. It may not come with ease. This may be a little bit of a struggle, but something you really put the effort into, you really work for, and you will be rewarded. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or you could be one of those signs. It's not sign specific, but you also have in your relationships the same card, different deck, the devil. And that's with that reconciliation card. So you could be really necessary. It could be necessary for you to be cautious about an ex coming back in the next year, but also it could be going back to old jobs as well. Make sure that you're really considering whether or not you want to do that. Yeah, I would just be really careful about people coming back into your life that don't deserve it. But if you are dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, perhaps you would meet up with them, and it could be at a club, any type of dance, musical area. So yeah, that's really all I'm getting for you, pile number 1. I just want to wish you a happy birthday, even if your birthday is not until a long time, but mine is today. So thank you for spending this time and moment with me, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2. The cards that you have for your past year, we have this number 37, cultivation, adds up to a 10, and this is also a chakral, sacral chakra, cultivation. We also have number 20, know your fears, and we also have the 3 of stones, creativity. So I feel like the past year could have been a little bit tricky for you. Perhaps you found out about some drama in your life and you had to face through some hard times. Perhaps someone was talking about you or gossip about you. It could be within a relationship as well. Things could have been a little bit of turbulence there. But I feel like you were able to make your way through with this cultivation card. Just kind of strum your way through. Perhaps music was very impactful in your life in the past year, and it allowed you to work through really hard times, really dark times in your life. And it kind of gave you something to lean on. This can be music, but this can be other vices as well. Healthy vices, hopefully. Perhaps you had a friend also that really helped you through these times that could have really influenced you. And it could be one friend, it could be a group of friends, but a very close, healing, helpful energy to help keep you light and positive through those trying times. So, for your actual birthday day, we have the Knight of Swords. You could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That's not sign specific, but this is the energy for your birthday day, which is a really fun type of straightforward, very active birthday. I see a lot of people may be with you during your event and your celebration, but this could also be another chance for drama. I feel like obviously you probably don't start the drama, but it could just tend to be a thing that people talk about you all the time. You could just be an easy target for other people's insecurities. Just other people may just try to have a fight. So just be careful of that, okay? Try to keep the peace. If you're drinking on your birthday, that's can sometimes be a recipe for disaster. Depends on the person and the group of people, But I think that you could be traveling for your birthday, but also just having a really fun, exciting moment. Now, what lessons you have in the next year is this number 42, achievement, adds up to a 6. You also have the number 6, change is unavoidable. And then we also have the 8 of Swords. So I feel like the next year for you can be, again, a little bit trying. This could be a very testy time in your growth period. You again have that sacral chakra, so you could be really focusing on that. If you want to know more about sacral chakra, just go Google it. I'm not going to go on a rant. But you also have the number 6, which can be advancing forward after some really trying times. And I feel like that's what this change is unavoidable. Perhaps you may need to change your job or change where you are in life. Perhaps there's something about you, yourself, that you're really wanting to change, but you feel like kind of stuck. It's something that may be hard to do. Perhaps you want to improve your health and your overall appearance, and now may be the time to do that, but you may need a little bit of motivation. So don't be afraid to reach out and get trainers or get therapists. Get someone to help you through this. I see you already have someone as your support system here. Those friends or that family member. You could definitely be thinking about, like I said, changing a job or changing your location, but you may be feeling a little bit stuck, but know that it is possible for you to do this. You could be growing out of the home that you live in or the job that you have, and you may really want to start something new, a new project, but you may not know exactly where to start or what to do. Ask others for help, and other people can help get you there. Whether that's someone, what is the word? I'm drawing a blank. Someone gives you like a commission, let's say, for like a hobby of yours or for work. Just ask around and you may just get what you want or what you need. Just ask for help, please, in the next year. Don't be afraid to reach out. So for your relationships, oh no, this is your career. I am sorry. Is the Two of Cups. So this is that reaching out, that partnership, that asking for help and collaboration as well. I feel like you would work really well with other people. I feel like you already do, but perhaps you're trying to accomplish too much on your own. Don't be afraid, like I just said, and I keep repeating myself. But you have a really big opportunity to work with other people and accomplish a lot in the next year. So for your relationships, you have You Deserve Love. And you also have the Death card, which is the sign of Scorpio. Hello. That's me. Today's my birthday, November 14th. That's why we're here. But, okay, You Deserve Love in the Death card. The Death card is not about, like, you don't deserve love, but it's more like the ending of getting over exes and realizing that you do deserve someone who loves you, someone that would treat you well. It may not be the right time for you right now. I think that you're really going through a shifting time period in your life. And also, you may need to focus more on yourself and your work. So, relationships just may not be in the forefront. But don't think that you're not worthy when you are so busy and working on yourself. You are essentially making yourself more compatible with people who are going to match your vibration when you are fully on top of your hill and your throne. So don't be discouraged in the next year with relationships with this Death card. This is also Scorpio, like I said, so it could be the Scorpio time season of October and November. Just don't try to rush things too fast. You do deserve love, but make sure you take care of the fact that you deserve to have your own inner peace and healing first. So that's really all I'm getting for you, pile number 2. Please let me know if this resonated in the comments. Give the video a like or subscribe to my channel to see more future videos. And I thank you guys for joining me today on my birthday. So I will see you guys next time. Okay, pile number 3. So the energy for the past year for you, you have number 50, courage, adds up to a 5. We also have number 22, let go of the old, adds up to a 4. And we also have the Page of Bows, or the Page of Wands, the Stoat. So I feel like the past year for you, you could have had a breakup or something that just absolutely shifted out of nowhere that could have really shaked your foundation, and you had no other choice but to let it go, whether this was a relationship, a family member, or anything like that. You were meant to just move on and completely bust through that in any kind of way that was very innovative, not like it wasn't your typical way of healing, and it wasn't your typical way of handling situations. So I feel like you really learned a lot from that situation, and you really gained a lot of strength and courage. You could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Those are sun, moon, and rising. It's not sign specific, but that's just the energy of, facing challenges head on, busting through it, and pushing through, and finding ways to cope with those and to let them go and release. So you also have the Page of Bows, the Stoat. Perhaps you could have been single in the past year, just kind of living your life, going here and there, enjoying your singlehood. I feel like you are a very beautiful person inside and out, so I feel like you got a lot of recognition in the past year. You really developed too in the past year. You really grew. You grew. You could have long hair or like really cool hair, but something about you just developed over the past year, whether that's physically or in your aura. You got just really big and beautiful, and people love to be around you in your space because you are very strong, but very wise, and you are a very good leader, very cunning person. So I feel like a lot of those traits mixed in with your last year. So for your actual birthday day, we have the Two of Wands. So I feel like you could be going out at night or going and seeing some kind of entertainment. You could be going out, like all out, and seeing some kind of show, or you could be not minding staying in. But some people too, when you stay in on your birthday, you kind of wish you would have went out. So I feel like you're going to have two options of what to do for your birthday, and as you get closer, I feel like you'll come to that consensus. And people are really going to see you on your birthday. What if you go out, there's this lizard on the side of the castle, like having someone as a fly on your wall. Like if you're posting on social media, people are going to see you and be like, wow, they're beautiful inside and out. They're strong. They're going places. And you just radiate a lot of really strong, admirable traits and characteristics. There could be some really good features about your face and your body as well, but there's always more to that. So, what can you expect in the next year ahead? We have this number 29, positive outlook, adds up to an 11, a very spiritual and third eye chakra. We also have number 45, time to ground. Like I said, this card comes out all the time for me in readings. Adds up to 8, 9, time to ground. We also have the 9 of Pentacles. In the next year, I would really work on balancing yourself spiritually because you have the third eye chakra, but then you also have time to ground. Make sure you're balanced so you're not feeling like you're getting pulled two different ways. Like, put your feet on the ground for a second and really ground yourself. I feel like this would also be to really focus in on balancing your finances in the next year. Kind of try to learn a little bit more about balancing your costs and your spending versus your earnings. But in the next year, I feel like you're really going to have to try to keep a positive mentality throughout the year. Things could be a little bit overwhelming for you if you're doing everything on your own. Just try to take time to relax and do activities that make you feel safe. Okay, I'm getting a really weird message. There's something about jewelry, whether you get jewelry on your birthday or you handcraft jewelry, because that's cool. I want some wire wrapping done. But even if you have crystals and stuff like that, really try to work with those kind of tools in the next year. So the way your career is showing up in the next year, you have the 7 of Wands. And I feel like you're really going to stand out in the next year for your career. This is someone who rises above the rest and really puts in that effort that gets recognized for it and can show for it. Also, if you get a different job, this may be something that you feel better at doing and just something that makes you feel better about going to work. And people are actually going to recognize you too in that workplace, if you're switching or if you're staying. I feel like the people can be really supportive too in that workplace. If it's somewhere you already are or somewhere you're going, people are really going to want to hear your ideas and how you wish to accomplish them. For your relationships in the next coming year, we have pay attention to the red flags. Also with the Magician. So I feel like someone could obviously try to come into your life, and I feel like there's going to be red flags already off the bat. With the Magician, this can be someone who's a little bit manipulative, and we don't like that. If you're already with someone, perhaps you feel like the tides are changing, so just pay attention to that. And if you're already with them, make sure you bring up in conversation and try to work through and heal things as they come up. Don't try to ignore them either, otherwise they could progress. Also, if you are single, don't be afraid to try new things, new people. We're all human, and it's the future now, so don't be afraid to venture out and explore different possibilities with other people, other beautiful human beings. People are definitely viewing you as a catch, though. Like, you're definitely in the next year. You're very strong on your own, with or without another person. You don't let anyone define you, and I feel like that's what really stands out in your workplace, too. You don't let other people's opinions and criticism hurt you. And also with that magician, I just feel like this could be someone else, but this is also you. Perhaps you are just going on strong in singlehood, and holla to that. So, if this resonated, pile number 3, please let me know in the comments. Give the video a like, or you can subscribe to see more videos in the future. And I want to thank you guys for joining me on my special day, my birthday. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.